there, good looking. If you are looking for a joint-friendly workout, but will still train those muscles, then you have come to the right place. Listen, we're mixing it up with some cardio, low impact style, as well as strength. This is great if you have sensitive joints, if you have osteoarthritis, if you have osteoporosis, or if you're just a badass looking for a joint-friendly workout, all right? All you need is a pair of moderate dumbbells. For reference, I'm using 15s, access to a wall, and a booty band. And FYI, here's a big tip. It would be preferable if you used a latex booty band as opposed to a fabric booty band, all right? But if you only have one choice, grab that choice. All right, lace up your runners. Let's go get busy. Hello there and welcome. I'm PJ from fitnesswithpj.com, and hey, I help women over the age of 40 get fit and strong. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you think that sounds like something you want to do, click that subscribe button. Now, if you're watching this on the Over 50 Fitness app, commercial-free and ads-free, make sure you head to our private Facebook group after this workout and let me know what you thought of it. All right, let's get warmed up and then away we go. Feet just a bit wider than the shoulders. Toes are going to turn out a little bit. Push your bum back and bring your arms up to shoulder height. Now we're performing a squat pattern, which is a basic movement pattern, but really you need to learn it so that it is joint friendly. So here's a couple of tips for you. We want the knees tracking with the toes. So ideally, if you had your shoes or socks off, your knees would be tracking with the second toe. Beautiful. The knees also don't go past your toe box. You stay on your heels. And you're pushing, keep going. You're pushing your bum back almost like you're trying to seek out a chair behind you. Again, these are all the safest positionings for the low spine and your knees. Here we go, last 4, 3, because the squat is actually a functional movement pattern, so we cannot not do squats. 1, excellent. Bring the feet together, step out into a side, lunge a little bit. Now give me a little bit of a rotation, looking upwards, and do it again. So think about it when you sit down, when you get in and out of your car, when you get on the toilet, those are all squats. So it's a functional pattern that we need to really perfect in the gym and get strong so that we can have a fun, functional life and do all those things we like to do, like go to the bathroom, pain-free. Last 2. 1 more. Good, let's do the other side. So this is getting now the lateral hip warmed up in addition to a little bit of shoulder and T-spine with that rotation. So the way this workout is programmed, we start out with a low impact Tabata, move into a strength, go back into another low impact Tabata, go back to strength, and then I've got a really cool core finisher for us at the end. Last 2. 1 more. Good job. Now bring both arms up, and you can just keep the feet hip width. Bring them down, elbows towards the rib cage, and then back up. So this is warming up into our lats, shoulders some more, triceps. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's activate the outer hip for me. Mirror me. I want you to bend your right leg. Focus your stare on something stationary and pretend you are at a fire hydrant. So these are called fire hydrants. This is a great way to, as mentioned, activate the glutes, in particular the glute med. It also will help challenge our balance. So when we challenge our balance, what do? We improve it. So your balance muscle is just like any other muscle. You got to train it or you lose it. Here we go, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Soften the stabilizing leg for me. Ankle and knee lined up and legs coming right out to your side. Great job. So I got a new hairstyle for this workout, new shirt for this workout. But yeah, you're stuck with the same old hot mess of a trainer. The newness stops there. 4 more. Here's 4. But I'm a fun hot mess. Last 2. And 1. All right, further into that glute activation, go back to that right leg going in a diagonal. Press your leg rearward. Good. So you'll feel a little bit more in the bulk of the glute on this one, less of the outer hip. Push your heel back, and like I said, you're going on a diagonal behind. Good. Toes just going to tap center a little bit just to help rebalance yourself. And you'll feel the stabilizing leg, no doubt about it. Here we go. Last 3, 2, 1. Let's do the other side. So again, we're going back, but on a diagonal, okay? Beautiful. Once again, hitting into the glute, now on this, your left side. So our first Tabata starts with the booty band. We're going to place it just around the tops of the knees and basically keep it there for 4 minutes. Don't leave me. It's going to be awesome. You'll love it. Here we go. Last 4. I really got to learn how to sell these workouts better, don't I? 2 more. And 1. Excellent. All right. If you need a sip of water, now is the perfect time, because once we get going, baby, we are going to be going. So grab some water, which I think I'm going to quickly do. Grab your booty band. As mentioned in the intro, a latex is going to work a lot better on this workout than a fabric one. Fabrics are great for actual traditional strength moves, but when you're doing cardio moves, the latex has a lot more give to it, so it's a better booty band. They're not very expensive, so if you can, I would have one of each. Okay, so here's what it looks like. We've got a tap out jack, okay, followed by feet apart, legs up in the air. Gosh, see what I mean? Hot mess of a trainer. Arms up in the air and squat rearward. Okay, those are 2 moves, 20 seconds each move for 4 rounds. Okay, you ready? Well, come on. All right, good job. Feet together, ready, set, and we tap it side to side, bringing those arms up to shoulder height, because that's going to get that heart rate up there. Just a slight bend of the knee. We're not moving through the knees too much. Here we're just moving through the lateral hip more, okay? We'll move through the knees in our squat coming up next. Time. All right, so feet apart for me, toes turned out. Don't let the booty bend pull the knees out. Push them out, arms up, shoulders back and down. Go. Squat it, knees truck with toes, drive up. Good. Keep those arms up. Perfect. Remember that squat that we learned in warm up? Good job. Time. All right, so kind of a little march in the center, the 10-second breather, so that's round 1. 3 more to go. Ready? Jack and tap out. Go. Arms come to what? Shoulder height. You got it. Now your speed is all dependent on where you are in your fitness level or how the heck you're feeling today, right? Maybe it's a little slower, maybe you're a little faster. I don't care. You showed up. I'm damn proud of you. Now stick with me to the end and let's do this. Time. Okay, a little march in the center. All right, now remember, on this air squat, we don't want the booty band to pull the knees in. So use those outer hip muscles. Good. Arms up and down. Good. Now, why are the arms up, PJ? Well, let me tell you, YouTube viewer, it's going to work the arms, shoulders, as well as our lower traps. And these are the muscles a little lower between the shoulder blades that help pull the shoulder back and down. So it's a really nice little posture move. Time while we work the squat. There's a method to the madness. All right, here we go. Round 3 of 4, tap out jack, go. Good. I don't just willy-nilly exercises for you. I'm upstairs in my office and I am programming this shit out. Figuring out what's going to be the best workout for you. What's going to hit every muscle. What do we need to focus more on when we're over 40? Well, it's the hips, it's the posture muscles, it's the core. Time. March it out. And then I build out from there. Okay. Feet apart, toes slightly turned out, arms up, shoulders back and down, and go. Take a peek. Are those knees tracking? Yeah? Good for you. You get a gold star. Time. Whew. Okay, so we just got one more of each. Get rid of the booty bend and move into strength, okay? Ready? Tap out jacks and go. Oh, look at us. We went a few seconds before the timer. Ha ha. I won't charge you for those few extra reps. Whew, I feel my shoulders, right? And that's what I wanted with the jacks here and with the arms up. Time. So I'm right where I want to be. Hopefully you're right where you want to be. All right, feet apart, toes slightly turned out, arms up, shoulders are what? Down. Good, go. Keep the head up as well. Nicely done. Bums being pushed rearward, trying to seek out that chair. Time. Love it. All right, booty bend off, but we do need it in our hands for the first strength movement, and then we move on to dumbbell moves from there. So, have your dumbbells close by. Okay, 45 seconds are on the clock, 15-second transition. One round, and then we move into some more cardio. So, I'm going to go to my side so you can see me. I want you to think of a bow and arrow. So you're going to pull that elbow back, bring that shoulder blade together, and do the other arm. So we're alternating, okay, a row pattern to work the upper back and mid back. You ready? Feet apart, abs engage. Bring the arms out. Good. Palm facing down. Good. Now I'll face you. Good. So when you do this as well, don't twist with it. So there's a lot of anti-rotation happening, which is really good news for the core. So you may not realize this, but we are training a ton of core right now, while we also get, like I said, mid and upper back, biceps, and rear delt. Now, you need access to a wall. We've got a wall sit coming up for our quads. So this is like a static squat. So intermediate advanced, you may want to grab a dumbbell or two as well. Woo! Time. All right. I'm grabbing one dumbbell. Find yourself some wall. If you don't have a wall, just hold a static squat. If you're at the wall, I've got to go to this very edge here. Feet out for me, and you want them what? Shoulder width still, okay? Deal? Perfect. Now from here, lower down and sink down until you feel as best you can that the thighs are parallel to the floor. Beautiful. Now hold on to the dumbbell, slide the chin in so the back of the neck is against the wall. Good. And just breathe. So we're here for 45 seconds. So this is a wall sit. They call this an isometric exercise. So that means there's no movement in a joint. So really good joint-friendly movement, especially if you have osteoarthritis. This is a great way to get the quads without necessarily overusing your knee joint. Now, when the timer goes, we need to get our booties down to the ground for a chest press with a dumbbell in each hand. Now, back of the head still against the wall. Good, just checking. Time. Woo! All right, grab a dumbbell in each hand. Heels close to the bum. Now lift your bum up so we still get into the glutes. Slide your elbows so they're slightly in front of the shoulders, and then press straight up. Dumbbells touch above the chest and lower down all the way. Breathe. So now we're working into your pecs, front shoulder and triceps. So opposite muscles of what we trained on the first exercise with the tubing. When the timer goes, we need to be seated against a wall with one of our dumbbells. If you're new to my workouts, this is how I roll. I pre-cue everything because I want you to know where you're going and what's happening. I've been doing this for 30 years, so I think I have a pretty good idea what needs to be cued and when. Time. All right. Bum up against the wall. Now place the dumbbell in between the legs, okay? And then advanced people, you'll have the dumbbell straight up. Beginners, you'll have it down. Intermediate, you can choose. Starting with your right leg, keep yourself against the wall and lift the leg up and over. Woo! The dumbbell really challenging into the core here and the quad. Whew. See what I mean? So you can lower that dumbbell to a different height and there'll be less quadricep involvement. You can also slide your bum, which I've done, a little further away from your wall to allow you to pick that leg up and over. So this is not an isometric exercise, but it is keeping the joints fairly long, creating less stress. But I think you'll agree with me, it's still very effective. I just call this the quad burner. Quad as in quadricep. All right, we got the other leg, okay? I know, too bad, right? So slight bend of that knee that we're working on, okay? And again, you got the two different heights you can use with your dumbbell and lift it up and over. Woo! It's insane how effective this little quad burner exercise is. Now, when the timer goes, we need a dumbbell in each hand, standing. How you doing? Yeah, you still with me? Good. Time. All right. Push press, dumbbell in each hand. We use the legs a little bit to get the dumbbells into a press position up above the head, okay? Ready? Feet shoulder width apart. Set, and give me a little knee bend, just a knee, just enough so that you've got some momentum to press the arms up. So it's not a strict military press. We're actually using the lower body to help get some momentum to get the hands up, which is why you might be able to go a little heavier than you normally would with a shoulder press. Now, after this, we move into some cardio, okay? So tell the arms and shoulders, this is it here, and then they get a bit of a break. Woo, time. Woo, 15's getting heavy, man. Getting heavy. Okay, repeat our knee for 20 seconds, same leg, and then we switch. So I'm going to put this timer down, get this one up. Quick refresher course on what a repeater knee is. It is this. Use the arms, pump it, softness in the stabilizing leg. Ready, set. Oh yeah, we're going now. Put your water bottle down. Good job, and go. Now pump the arms. We have 4 rounds staying on this leg. If you've been with me a while, you know I like to stick with the same leg for a while. All right, programming wise, we really fatigue that muscle. Time. Gonna march it out, 10-second break. Same leg stays on the ground, same knee coming up. Here we go, let's start getting set up. Ready, set, and go. This is probably one of my favorite low-impact cardio moves. It's so effective in so many ways. Now, if you are someone who can do high impact and you're trying to, you can easily add a jump. Time, okay? Always options. We can bring it up, we can scale it down. Always options. Here we go, number 3 of 4. Ready, set, go. Now make sure you're not rounding the back too much. All right? Good. You feel that leg that's on the ground? Yeah? Okay, good. And the glute, and time. Ooh. All right. One more, and then we have 10 seconds, and we'll switch over to the other leg. Ready, set, and go. So hopefully you don't hear my breathing as much as normal. I know I'm a heavy breather when I work out, and the mic picks up everything, and I've been struggling where to put the mic. Time. Whew. Okay, other leg. So I have the mic a little higher now, so it's not right in front of my nose. You can let me know. Actually, don't. I'll let myself know. I'm my worst critic, so don't worry about it. Nobody can write as a crappy critique as I can give myself. So, time. Whew. All right, 3 more that side, and then we go back to that strength routine that we just finished. I know, awesome, right? Here we go. Ready, set, number 2, go. I hope you're having a good time. I'm going to admit, I really wasn't feeling the workout vibes when I was getting everything set up to film this. But now, oh my goodness, I am so happy I showed up, and I'm so happy you're here with me. Time. Whew. It's amazing, right? A little endorphin rush. Who needs drugs? We got exercise. Here we go. Round 3, go. Whew. Now that glute is burning. Time. Okay, one more. And then we've got pull downs with our booty band. Here we go. Get yourself set up, abs engaged, and go. Oh boy, come on. Come on, you guys. You feel that glute? Oh, God, yeah, it's awesome. Told you this would be awesome. Time. Nicely done. All right, quick sip if you want it. Real quick, though, because we're going in about 10 seconds. We start with the booty band, okay? It's the bow and arrow movement. Our focus is on bringing that shoulder blade towards the center of the back. Yes? Beautiful. Stagger your stance. Nice and tall. Don't rotate with the band. And go. Breathe. Wall sit is coming up, or if you don't have a wall, hold a static squat. I have to keep going. I have to hold mine near the end of the wall because right here is our fireplace, and this is just kind of one little piece of plywood covering the fireplace. So if my butt were to press into there, I would probably go through it, which would probably make a really great video for YouTube, but not so good for my marriage because it's my husband that would have to fix it. Time. All right, wall sit. Grab 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, or no dumbbells. Where's our setup? Feet are shoulder width apart, okay? Slide yourself down. Back of the head presses against the wall by sliding the chin in. Whew. So what I don't want you to do is lift the head up, all right? That's going to create a strain on the neck. Your back of the head is by sliding. Give me a little chin tuck. Good job. And just sit here and enjoy the lactic acid accumulating in the quads. Just enjoy that burning, loving feeling. We're on the ground for chest press, all right, in about 30 seconds. Whew. Now you could lift yourself up a little higher, right? Putting a little less stress on the quads. Where's your goal? Ideally, hamstrings are parallel with your floor, okay? So the bottom of your thighs parallel to your floor. Whew, are you shaking right now? Time, yeah, me too. Woohoo! All right, a dumbbell in each hand. We're in a bridge position for that chest press. Let's get set up. Heels are close to the bum and apart. Hips are up. Elbows are in front of the shoulder, palms facing your knees. Press straight up, ending above the chest, and lower. So here's a hot fitness tip as well. This is a really good sub for other workouts that do push-ups. So if you're doing one of my workouts, or if you're cheating on me and doing somebody else's, and they're doing push-ups and you're just not loving push-ups, here's a good sub for you, all right? Chest press, make sure the weight's heavy enough, get the glutes up off the mat, and work into your hammies and glutes too. Our back is against the wall with 1 dumbbell. You remember that one? Quad burner. Yep, she's next. Time. Whew. All right, so remember, you've got the 2 options for height. All right? against the wall for me. And then your bum isn't literally shoved. You're going to allow it to round a little bit. Now do your right leg, okay? Right leg, arms down by your side. Whew. And then adjust your dumbbell from there. So when your foot goes over it, it should be your foot, not your calf, going over the dumbbell. Good. The reason being is if it's closer in, you're going to have to lift that leg up higher. And I'm not sure you'll be able to make the whole 45 seconds. And my intention is for you to do this without too many pauses. So I tried to get George. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know I have a shepherd who used to always be with me every single workout. He was my little sidekick. And then I got all these new lights. And him and my other dog were playing, and one of the lights fell and broke. Not on them, time. It just broke. It was nothing too traumatic. It's just one little light bulb. Well, that was probably a year ago, and that has stuck with him. Ready? Other leg, and go. He won't come in this room at all once the lights are set up. I even coaxed him with his stuffed dragon with treats, and he got to here, shed some hair, and then took off. So, he's a funny dog. All right, push press coming up. Whew. Standing with a dumbbell in each hand. Get ready. Time. Whew. It's effective, I know. All right, let's get on up. Remember the push press. We're actually allowing the legs to bend and generate some power for us to press up above the head, okay? So feet are about hip width, not too wide on this one, and little knee bend. And we're getting the knee bend by still pushing that booty rearward, okay? And then you kind of generate the power through the heels, knees, and then the hips up into the arms. Good. We grab a quick sip of water after this and move into our plank and core series. Whew. Come on, you guys. Time. Nicely done. Whew. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it, just a sip though. Don't chug too much because we are doing abs next. Okay, I'm switching out the timer. We have another 4 rounds of two different ab movements, okay? Let me quickly demo because the second one isn't osteoporosis friendly, and I want to offer one for you because I know that some of you struggle with that, or not struggle, but have that diagnosis. So the first one, we have a plank. You can be on your knees. Otherwise, you're on your toes, and I want you to tap out 20 seconds. Secondary exercise, bicycle crunches. Okay, level 1, feet on the ground and lift and twist. Level 2, like so. All right, if those don't interest you or if you have osteoporosis, get set up for a dead bug, which means that you're going to drop opposite limbs to the ground. But the whole idea of this is pulling the belly button in and not letting the low back lift off your mat. So the arms and legs are dropping out, almost saying, come on, low back, lift up, and you're using your deep transverse ab muscle to not allow that to happen. All right, you ready? Start with plank for everybody. Knees or toes. Round 1 of 4, go. Now add that tap. Good. Feet apart if you're on your toes, not letting those hips rock and roll too much, keeping yourself square to the ground. Time. All right, bicycle crunches or dead bug. Remember, you've got level 1 here for bicycle or full bicycle. Ready, set, and go. Time. Okay. No problem, right? Perfect. 3 more to go. Here we go. Your plank. Knees or toes. Ready, set, go. Breathe. Tap it out. Time. Whew. Bicycle crunches or dead bugs. Your dead bug, low back anchored, extend opposite arm and leg. Bicycles, level 1, go. Level 2. Woo, you feel those abs? Time. Oh, yeah. All right. Here we go. Halfway. We got that plank. Knees or toes once again. Go. And then where's that head? You don't want the head to drop, all right? Back of the neck is long. Good. Bum is down. This isn't a downward dog. And breathe. Yes? Good. Time. All right. Bicycles or dead bug. Go. If you're on the full bicycle with me, that leg you're extending, you want it just a couple inches off the ground. As the knee comes in, you twist the upper body towards that knee. Time. Whew. Good times. Okay, last one. Here we go. We're planking, knees or toes. Go. Final 20 seconds with this. I forgot to ask you if you liked my shirt. Age is not an excuse. I've got merchandise now. It's down in the description. Whew, if you want some. It's made to order, so it's time. Done by a separate company, but yeah, I like it. I recognize that I like it because I'm a little biased, but go. Oh, come on, you guys. Last 20 seconds. Let's finish strong. Breathe. Time. Nicely done. All right. Heels close to the bum and hip width apart. Lifting into a bridge, okay? And then I'd love for you to interlace your hands underneath your bum. And now walk and pin the shoulders under, opening up the chest, front shoulder. Whew. Well, we also get a stretch in the abs. And release down. Perfect. Arms out in a T position. Knees are together. Feet are together. And just let the knees shift side to side. Nice and slow. Good. Now, if you have osteoporosis, this might not work for you, at which point just pull the knees into your chest and stretch out your low back. One more each side. Now feet apart, same thing. Just getting some movement in the SI joint and the low spine. One more each side. Excellent. Straighten the legs and then step them towards the left side of your body, crossing the right leg over the left. Lift the arms up, grab onto that right wrist with your left hand, and then walk your body towards the feet. So you're creating a banana shape or a half or a smiley face shape to get a really nice stretch down the side of the hip, side of the body. You might even feel it in your IT band. Your head's on the ground, the right shoulder's on the ground. The right hip or glute may roll off a little bit, but again, you're just trying to sort of make that banana shape with the body. Get the level of stretch that you're looking for right now. And release. Now let's step the right foot away and then the left one on top. And now grab onto that left wrist with the right hand and walk your body towards your feet. Now your shoulders are on the ground. Left arm is fairly straight. You're pulling on the wrist with the right arm to get more of a stretch into the arm and shoulder. And your left glute may be a little bit off your mat, but it's not completely rolled off. So make sure you still feel some contact with your ground with that left glute. And as mentioned, you'll feel a nice stretch, left side of the hip, left side of the body, and maybe the IT band as well. I call this my banana stretch. I'm sure there's an actual word for this stretch, but I call it my banana stretch. And back to center. That works, doesn't it? All right. Right ankle crosses over the thigh. Let's pull in for figure 4. Bring the hands behind the thigh if that's available to you. Pull that left knee in so it's lined up now with the outside of your left shoulder. Now be aware, you could be quite tight here where you've actually lifted the chin up to the ceiling. I want you to slide the chin in so the back of the neck is long. So for some of you, that may actually be grabbing a pillow to place it under your head so you can pop up your head a bit. Building up the ground is a really great way to help out with your stretching and mobility drills. So pillows, yoga blocks, yoga bolsters, those are all great tools. Now left foot on the ground, extend the right one straight up, press the heel up to your ceiling, back of the knee away from you, and if you're able to, grab onto the thigh and just get that lovely stretch into the hamstring. Just get a handle on your breathing. You maybe even closing your eyes and just kind of settling in and enjoying these last few moments. Right foot down, left ankle over thigh, figure 4. Now our goal here is to pull that right knee in towards the outside of the right shoulder. Lift the head up, slide the chin in, back of the neck is long. Gaze is soft or eyes are closed. Just a nice easy breath. Right foot to ground, left leg extends up, pressing the heel up to your ceiling. So you're trying to create some length out of the hip socket while we now press the back of the knee away from you. Roll on to the side, top heel to the bum, pull the knee back, get into the quadricep. Head's just resting on that bottom arm. Now if grabbing onto the foot isn't available to you, a stretch tie, a neck tie, your bathrobe tie, all great tools to sort of add length to your arms to help out with your stretches. I want to thank you so much for joining me. There's so much choice on YouTube. And if you're watching this on Over 50 Fitness, there's so much choice on that platform too. So I am honored that you chose me for your workout today. And other side. I would like to give a shout out to my Patreon community. They're the reason that we are able to keep a YouTube channel going. Heel up, knee presses back. So if you do the workouts And if you'd like to support the channel, I'm going to roll sort of a little clip about what Patreon is at the very end of this video. You can also read the information down in the description. Or if you would prefer to watch these workouts ads-free, the Over 50 Fitness community has access to all the YouTube workouts as well as 8 other instructors ads-free. And there you can grab a 14-day free trial down in the description. Release. Final stretch for the inner thighs because they can be notoriously tight on us. Insoles together. Press yourself up. If you have access to your wall, I really recommend that you place yourself against a wall. You'll be able to keep your form and your spinal alignment a lot better. Otherwise, hands are behind you to push yourself up and forward. But yes, thank you again for joining me. And if you are on YouTube, hey, subscribe to the channel. What do you got to lose, huh? And release. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you next workout. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Bye.